What's up, America? What's up, America? What's up, America? How y'all doing? How y'all living? Oh, man. Hey, you know what? Man, damn, I look good. Boy, I look handsome out. Oh, Lord, look here. Boy, I'm by myself. Yes, sir, I'm by myself. Those knuckleheads, James and Jamal, they having a contract problem with America After Dark. Hey, what's up? What's up, Mars? What's up, boy? James and Jamal have a contract with America After Dark. They want more money, and I told them no. So I'm here by myself, and I'm gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about them interrupting me. I ain't got to worry about them sticking to the script. I ain't got to worry about them trying to take over my show. I ain't got to worry about shit. It's me. I blocked them out. They don't have the link, so they can't be coming on here. Only thing they can do is make a comment down to the bottom at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? This all about my producer, Tiffany. Thank you for staying up. And hey, it's gonna be a wonderful night. It's gonna be a wonderful day. This is the first time ever in American history that somebody interviewing theyself. And that's me, interviewing theyself. Hey, call your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your uncle. It's must-see TV. It's must-see TV. Tell them America After Dark with Bernard Brown is interviewing 101 America. Okay? So this is what's going to happen. America is interviewing Bernard Brown. I got 18 personalities, and I'm just going to use 2 tonight. Let me tell you. America is interviewing Bernard Brown 101. First of all, we want to say this here. First of all, I want to give thanks to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, for waking us up this morning for a day we never seen before. I love him. He's my best friend. He's my everything. He gave me life. He brought me in this world, and my mama raised me. And faith, family, is friend is 3F. That's all you have to remember. And at the end of the day, you know, hey, I listen to God. Ain't nobody can tell me what to do in this world, period, but God and Brandy. But that's it. That's it. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's gonna be a great show. So I'm gonna pick up on a lot of stuff coming in on the show. But like I say, welcome to America After Dark. I want y'all to share. It's one-on-one with me. I want you to just, Facebook, Instagram, ATR Black Media, Our Black Media. We're here to stay. We're here to stay. I'm telling you right now, we're here to stay. We're here to do what we need to do to help our community. Hey, I say our community. I ain't just saying black community. Our community. White community, black community, Hispanic, Asian, Chinese, we all over the place. At the end of the day, let's help one another, and you know, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. So hey, I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Because they say if you ain't nervous, you don't love what you do. And I love what I'm doing. At the end of the day, yes, sir. Miss Producer, first subject, please. There you go. How you living? Get it off your chest. Hey, I am living just fine. I am doing just fine. You know, hey, it's a lot of things I need to get it off my chest, and that gonna be later on in the show. You know what I'm saying? I know I talk a lot of shit, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm gonna try to hold down my cussing. I'm gonna try to cause kids might be watching. I'm gonna try to hold down my cussing. I'm gonna try to hold down me. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. Hey, it's hard holding down me. And at the end of the day, let me introduce myself, y'all. Hey, my name is Bernard Brown. I am America. I am America. This is my brand. This is what I do. You know, hey, I talk shit. You know, that's just me. I run my mouth, but hey, everything come out my mouth is true. They ask me, a couple people ask me, say, hey, are you a comedian? I ain't no comedian. I ain't no damn comedian. I don't tell no jokes. Jokes don't tell on me. Only thing I do, I tell the truth. So whatever come out my mouth, do not blame me. Blame my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Blame my mouth at the end of the day. But, you know, I'm glad to be home. I've been on the road for a minute. You know, AAU basketball, hey, that's what I do. My company, you know, Top Flight Sports Coat Rental, and they got me going crazy, man. Hey, but I'm making that money, and I'm dealing with the kids. I love them. I love the kids. I was on the show earlier today, the Watchdog, man, and these two young men that was on the show, man, they prime time for TV. They're prime time for TV. And I want to thank, you know, RG and all of them for welcoming me at the Watchdog. Hey, we one family. Hey, everybody got to realize this. ATR Media is here to stay. Our Black Media is here to stay. You know what I'm saying? We are family. We trying to just be in everybody's community and do what we need to do. You know, we real media. We ain't no fake media. You know what I'm saying? We real media. We tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? And hey, at the end of the day, that's what we do. And like I say, hey, I'm on here tonight by myself, one-on-one with Bernard Brown. So America will be interviewing Bernard Brown. First time ever. First time ever. How was the basketball team? Man, hey, Charles, man, I'm tired. But I loved it. You know, I love dealing with the kids. I don't love dealing with the parents. I can't stand the parents, man. They get so my nerve. But when it comes to the kids, I love the kids because they trying to do what they want to do, you know, and trying to get, you know, to college, you know what I'm saying, free. And I got my dog Major. He just, that dog love me to death. Me and him have a love-hate relationship. He loved me. I hate him. But it was good. You know what I'm saying? I got one more trip. I'm heading to Miami, August the 2nd to August the 9th. And then it's Showtime vacation for me. I'm coming to Savannah. Hey, I'm coming to Savannah, y'all, August the 12th. I'm having a big birthday party for America Bernard Brown. I'll be 60 years old. I'll be 60 years old. And I'm looking good. I'm smelling good. And hey, trust me. Hey, my age is 60, but I look like I'm 25. I'm looking good. That's because, you know, hey, I'm taking care of myself, and God taking care of me, and Brandy drives me crazy, but I love her, and we good to go. Leo gang, that's right. That's Tiffany's birthday is August the 18th. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't gonna make my birthday party, but we come back and then we're gonna have another party. So hey, Leo's in the house. Welcome, Leo's in the house. If your birthday in August, happy birthday. Y'all know what time it is. The #1 side in the world is Leo. You heard that, Jabbar? Leo. Get it right. So, hey, like I say, call your mama, call your daddy, call everybody. Hey, we here. And let's just do this. First question of the night, baby girls. First question of the night. Ooh, man. Who is Bernard Brown? Wow. Hey, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Question America. Oh, yes, America. Who is Bernard Brown? Well, let me tell you, America, who is Bernard Brown. I'm this country little fella from Savannah, Georgia. That, and you know what? Let me just stop, man. I'm about to tear up and cry up already, man. I'm just this little country little fella from Savannah, Georgia that love people, give my heart and soul. God made me, mama raised me, Miss Dr. Mallet. I love you, mama. I miss you. I know growing up, you gave me a lot of ass whooping, you know, but it all paid off. It all paid off. And I'm going to talk about mama later on in the show. And daddy, I had two daddies. I'm blessed. I had two daddies. My first daddy was Joe Brown, and my second daddy is James Mallet, you know. And hey, we love you too, man. They raised me, and, you know, like I said, we're going to talk about them later on down the line. But my testimony is like, man, I try to do the right thing. You know, I ain't no clean cut person. You know, I ain't trying to be here and sit up here and say I did everything right. You know, no, I did some right and I did some wrong. I did what it took to me to get where I'm at today. And if that's just hitting somebody or moving people out the way so I can get where I need to be in life, then hey, I did it. I did it. You know what I'm saying? So you can judge me, you can talk about me, you can say anything you want to say about me. But at the end of the day, God got me. So I ain't worried about nobody saying nothing about me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know, I don't. I mean, if people worry about what other people say about them, that means you ain't got no life. That means you just worried about what people saying about you. I look in the mirror every single day and I blow myself a kiss and I say, thank you, Jesus, for waking me up for another day. My family, my friends, my everybody for another day. And I move on. And I was like, oh, Lord, these fools got to deal with me one more day. And you know what? God ain't ready for me. That's why I'm still here. If you still here today, God ain't ready for you. So enjoy your life. And like I said, you know, I am a little fella from Savannah, Georgia. I grew up on West Side, Farrell Street. And hey, it was great time. It was a great time. We all got along. Yeah, we fight and fuss at the end of the day, but we didn't use no gun. We used this. And then at the end of the day, it was all good in the neighborhood. I left, played ball. I went to middle school. I'm gonna get a joke for you. I went to middle school. I went to man, I don't forgot what middle school I went to. Damn. Maya Middle School. I went to Maya Middle School. Maya Middle School way on the east side. And I live way on the west side. Right? And I'm like, why are we going way over here where they got Jackson elementary school down here? Why are we going way over there? So I used to go to, we went there, you know, and I ate the food up there. I did. My aunt used to work at Maya's, and rest in peace. You know, and so at the end of the day, I can't help it, man. I cry in a minute, man. I just get so emotional, you know. But so what happened was we went over to Maya's and you know, we did our thing, you know, and it was good, it was wonderful. We had a good time. I had a nickname, man. They used to call me, they, you know, I'm like yourself. You know, you grow up and you have all these bullies and they bully you and they bullying you and they bullying you. You know what I'm saying? I like Robin Hood. You know what I'm saying? I beat up the bullies. If you messing with anybody, I beat them up. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. They'll come to me and I beat them up because I used to love to fight. You know, that's just me. I used to love to fight, period. So I got two incidents and then I'm going to move on. Right? So one incident, it was like, man, hey, it was one incident, right? It was like, I used to wear pants, right? So they used to call me D. I was wondering why they call me D. You know what I'm saying? I was like, is it a sexual thing? You know, is a little fella, they can't call me D because I'm in middle school. I ain't had no sex. So I don't know what they're talking about. You know, D. So I don't know if it was DL or somebody called me and said they call you D. I said, why they call you D? They said, because every time you walk, you have your pants in your ass. I'm like, huh? My pants was stuck in my ass. You know, so I'm like, what? And it was. I was like, I was walking around pulling it out. And I don't know what. I don't know if it was the pants or the clothes or whatever, but that was my name, Deep. You know what I'm saying? I wish it would have said Deep. I wish it would have said Deep was something else with a little fella, but no, I walk around with my pants in my ass. You know what I'm saying? So that was one incident, and I was like, okay, you know, it is what it is. So I finally got rid of that name. You know, my mama brought me some clothes and fit and everything a little tight, and you know, but that's another subject. So this other incident, right? This was crazy. At my, you know, I was crazy. So this lady, the teacher name, I think her name is Harris or somebody. It was a white teacher. I don't remember her name, white teacher. So she lived right across the street from the school, right? So I had a little friend, one named Nancy, one named Teresa. Little white girls, one named Nancy, one Teresa. So they was good friend and everything. So at the end of the day, so it was one day, so they was like, So he said, Bernard, so-and-so was messing with me. And I'm like, huh, who messing with you, right? So it was the teacher's son. I was like, I went in his house, beat his ass for messing with Teresa and Nancy. And he messed with Teresa. Now, why I went in this woman's house to beat up her son? You know that was wrong. But at the end of the day, I didn't, but it was. So I got called to the office and my aunt was there. So I didn't get called to the office. They called James, my brother, to the office. They said James Brown instead of Bernard Brown. So my brother got in trouble and everything. Then my aunt, rest in peace, she told on me. She said, no, it wasn't him. It was Bernard Brown. And I was like, Auntie, come on now. Why you want to do something like that with me? Come on. And I ain't had to, I ain't want to let my brother down. So they caught me and I got suspended, and it is what it is. My mama, whooped my butt, and then we moved on. So here we is now. We at Johnson High School. In Johnson High School, I went to Johnson High School. I went to Tonkin, Smasher, Wolverine. No Warriors, Jamar, no Warriors. And so at the end of the day, it was good. I stayed there 2 years at Johnson. I played football. At that time, I was a football player. I played at Forsyth, Smashers, and, I made the team as a freshman. Y'all don't know, I made a team as a freshman. I played with the greatest running back I ever played with my whole life. Herschel Walker, trust him, he was for Herschel Walker. And at the end of the day, Frank Middleton, he can spell his name. Herschel Walker can't spell his name. Herschel Walker can't even spell Georgia, so I don't know why he won it, but that's another subject down the line. So, greatest football player that I ever played with. His name was Frank Middleton, and he went to Florida State and called him Choo Choo. And so, I played there for 2 years, and then at the end of the day, we had to get shipped back to our district, in which was Tonkin. And so I was like, man, I was crying. I was trying to do everything possible not to leave Johnson. I mean, everything, but it happened. Thank God it happened, because I met some wonderful, great friends at Tonkin. I met great coaches that took me under their arm. Coach Jenkins, this coach, I got to give him a props to Coach Jenkins. He was a tough guy, man. He was, man. He is like, you know what, little fella, come here. That's right, Florida A&M. Right, Joe? He said, little fella, come here. I said, yeah. He said, hey. He said, I'm going to call you Razor. I said, why? He said, you skinny and you hitting them and you cutting them. And I said, man, when he called me that, I lived up to that. And Joe Turner, head football coach, man, I love him to death. He taught me a lot about life. I mean, me and DL and Greg and Henry B. And if I miss your name, I'm sorry, but, he taught us a lot, man, because those Tonkin Wolverines, man, they didn't welcome us with open arms. I'm going to say this now, Jules, you may not like it. Y'all may not like it, Tonkin Wolverines, but I got to say this. Y'all didn't welcome us with open arms. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't, man. Y'all ain't wanted us there. Y'all wasn't talking to us, and y'all treated us like we was an outsider, which we was, but man, y'all ain't welcome us with no open heart. Y'all ain't welcome us with an open heart, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we had to prove ourselves. So one day we was on the football field, right? And Lamar Owens, one of the greatest running back ever to come to the state of Georgia, period. What's up, B? What's up, RG? Period. So we was at practice one day, right? So I'm like, man. So LeBron, he come running. I play defensive end. So he come running around the end, and I clothesline him. And man, when I clothesline him, all hell broke loose at practice. Robert Williams and all of them, they coming up here. You can't hit him. You don't know who he is. And I said, look here. I don't care who he is. I'm here to get me a position. I'm here to make this team. I don't give a damn if I hit Coach Turner or Coach Jenkins. That period. And ever since then, hey, I ain't had no problem out of him, man. No problem whatsoever. Robert, me and Robert had a little beef. He he got mad because I took his girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, all that. But it wasn't really my girlfriend. I took his position, his girlfriend, all that. But we growed up and we happy now. We best of friends. So but it was great at Tonkin, and then finally college, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Hey, goodness, finally college came, and I got a scholarship for Fort Valley. Coach Porter, great young man. But I'm gonna tell you a funny story. So this is how much I love my mama. So when you playing football and the kids in college, you go to college football, you go to college in June because they have practice and stuff and you getting ready. And so I went there, right? Little town, trust me, ain't like Savannah. One gas station at that time, man, I was crying. I was crying, man. I was like, Mama, I don't want to go. I want to stay home. I want to just get a job. I was like, hey, my playing days is over football, man. I ain't want to go. So I went to practice and went there, and and then I played defensive end. I still was a little fella playing defensive end. And Ronald Wilson was there. At that time, I didn't know Ronald Wilson was at Fort Valley at that time with me. He's the guy that I threw across the fence when we was Jenkins and Groves were playing. I threw him across the fence, and Jamal always bring that up and everything. So I just want to let him know, hey, that me and him went to the same school. Long story short, it was all right, but I wanted to come back home. I came back home in the middle of the season, man. I missed my mama. I wanted to come back home. I said, you know what? Y'all can have this here. I said, hey, if I ain't gonna make pro, then I can't stay there. You know what, man? I was dumb as hell too, so I don't know how I passed the SAT. I don't know, and I ain't cheated. I ain't get nobody to take it for me. Hey, I passed. I passed just enough to get there. I passed, and then little Coach Porter did a little something for me, so we was all good. And so I came back to Savannah. Georgia, and work and got a little job and everything, and it with me it have to take what motivate me to get me going. But at the end of the day, that's I was a hell of a football player. I started playing basketball at Johnson, and listen, not yeah. I get you. You know what I'm saying? I always call myself dumb, but I'm a pretty little smart little fella. Trust me, you'll know about that later on down the line. But that's my testimony, where I came from. My faith was strong in God. Matter of fact, me and God are best friends. That's my boy. That's my everything. He brought me this. I was 3 pounds when I came in this run. He told my mama he ain't gonna make it overnight, but look at me now, looking good, looking handsome, and it is what it is. That's what I do. Hey, and at the end of the day, I'm arrogant, I'm cocky, I'm all that, but that will keep me going. That will keep me motivated. My life is just great. My life is just great. Trust me when I say that. So I can't worry about what I can't control. Life is great. I'm great. Family great. Everybody, friends, everybody is great. We still here, and that's it. I got a lot of memories. That I keep to myself. I ain't gonna share too much, but the purpose of me being in this world is God know. I give my all. I try to be who I am. And at the end of the day, hey, if I make a mistake, I'm sorry. If I did anybody wrong in this world, I'm sorry. If I turned down somebody who wanted to talk to me, I'm sorry. If I didn't open up the door for somebody, I'm sorry. If I didn't say hello to you, I'm sorry. And forgive me, because hey, I'm sorry. Passion. I am passionate about what I do. I am so passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about when I was coaching. I'm passionate about my business. I'm passionate about relationships. I'm just passionate about everything, man. I ain't gonna start. Hey, I ain't even gonna start with Jamal. Hey, you know what? Hey, that's why you ain't on the show tonight, because we have a little conflict with your contract. Okay? So, hey, if we can work this out, next week I have you and James back. But right now, I don't have the money to pay y'all what y'all want. Okay? Jamal running around the country saving the world. James running around trying to save every homeless person under the bridge. 1501. Okay, well, I'm 1601. I'm 1601. But we're gonna get their contract right. And then if I don't get your contract right, then hey, shit, I just do what I gotta do. Yeah, really. Okay. So I look at it later on, Jamal. I love everybody. I love everybody because everybody love me. Well, they say they love me, but that's another story. But hey, we got to do this together. That's about me. Hey, just hey, it is what it is. Miss Producer, let's move on to the next subject. Going deep with America. Where did America come from? Whoo, hey, man. Man, let me tell you. Let me tell you, man. America, if y'all know how I came up with America, I'm trying to hold myself. I'm trying to not get so emotional. But I am ready to be. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, Jamal, he out making a movie. Hey, Jamal all over the place. But I'm gonna tell you a story. America came for this. So my wife got sick August the 13th on my birthday, and me and my daughter and my wife went out to Ray Lobster. And we got food poisoning, and so me and Brandy, it just came out of our system. But with my wife, she, it tore down me, man. I'm like, she was in the bed. I said, look, baby, I said, if you still sick by Sunday, I'm gonna take you to the doctor Monday. And so I rushed her to the doctor, PMOP position. I rushed her to her and took her there, man. Her blood pressure, her heart rate was 200 and over 200. It was like they're surprised that she was even still alive, and we didn't know what was going on. So they called the ambulance. They picked the, got her from the hospital to the doctor, and then took her down to the hospital. Luckily, where the doctor at is Piedmont, probably was 10 minutes from where we live, and Kennesaw was like 5 minutes from where we live. So we took her there, and the doctor said, because I used to work at the Heart Center. I used to work at Emory for 20 years. Nobody didn't know. I used to work at the Heart Center for 20 years at Emory, and I left there in 2009, retired 2009. And so, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. And so, she like, the doctor came in and did tests and said, hey, Bernard, because I told them, talk to me, don't talk to her. And I said, don't talk to her, talk to me, because I know, talk to me. They say, hey, well, her left heart is gone. And I don't think she won't be able to even get through the night. Her left heart is gone. They say, I said, wait a minute, doctor. I said, I stepped out and I was just crying. I was like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then God said, hey, son, you hang in there. We got this. So I went to get some lunch or something. So Tanya, she was there by herself. So I went down the street and got some lunch. So when I came back, right, and she was sad. I said, baby, what's wrong with you? What's going on? What? And so she said, well, they say that I'm gonna need a heart, right? I'm like, who told you that? So I went storming out. I said, I'll be right back, baby. So I went storming out, right? And so I called a nurse. I said, look here, I need to talk to her. Who went in that room and talked to my wife? So it was this little young fella. He was an intern, and he told my wife, say, hey, we won't have to transfer you to Emory to get you a heart transplant. I said, why you told my wife? I said, look here, dude, do not go in my room. Do not tell my wife anything. You want to talk to me. Talk to me, period. Okay? So I'm like, done. So at the end of the day, you know, she needed a heart transplant. So they transfer her to it was full, right? And they said, well, we ain't gonna be able to transfer her into maybe a couple of days. I said, oh no, y'all gonna transfer her now. So I made a call. I said, fuck, I'm sorry. I made a phone call. That's what I made a phone call and called the doctor. I said, hey, my wife's down here at Kennesaw. I need to get me a room at 8 in ICU, please. So he's like, hey, Bernard, I got you. So they call. Next thing they know, hey, boom, she's going down there, taking her to Emory, and she got a long story short, she's got an LVAD, which is basically something that's going to make you, you know, pump your blood to make the left heart work, and then the right heart have a little help. So at the end of the day, she got that, but you know, it worked out for maybe about a year, 4 years, 3 years, something like that. The guy told me, say she was gonna live till she, you know, 20 years. And so I'm like, okay, but it didn't happen that way. I can sit here and talk about it now, you know, but it didn't happen that way. She was a strong woman. You just don't know, you know, what her and me and Brandon went through just to, we was 3 peas in a bucket. So one day, you know, they came in and said, hey, you know, I don't think she's gonna make it overnight. And I don't want to hear that. Don't come talk. Y'all know me. I'm an asshole. So I said, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear it. Whatever. I don't want to hear it. So somehow she was in the bed, right? And I was laying on the floor, a mattress. I waiting on the floor. And somebody told me to get on Facebook. I accidentally got on Facebook. I just accidentally got on it. I was like, I don't know what Facebook is. So I got on there and then I did something and one of the partners, hey Bernard, how you doing? I'm sorry about your wife. I hope she, you know, be okay. And this guy was overseas. He said, hard time don't last forever. You hang in there. And I was like, wow. When he said hard time don't last forever, I kept thinking about that. And I'm sorry, dear. I kept thinking about that. Hard time don't last forever. That what got me through. Hard time don't last forever. And so I was like hitting. People kept hitting. Hey, Bernard. Hey, how you doing? Blah 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 blah. So I was like, you know what? I don't know all these people. So I came up with America. I said America, and the reason why I say America, that means I'm talking to everybody. America, I'm talking to everybody. And so I started saying America on Facebook. America, y'all can go to hell. America, blah, blah, blah. I was just talking plenty shit. America, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, it started catching on. People always say, oh, man, when you going to go live? When you going to go? Oh, you so crazy, blah, blah, blah. And the incident happened in Kroger's, right? Look, I'm in Kroger's getting my groceries. So I turned my back, little white woman behind me, you know, I'm like, hey, and she looked at me. She said, America? I'm like, who? She said, and they call you America. I said, well, that's what I call myself. She was like, well, my daughter, they be watching you, and you so crazy. She said, you just have us laughing. And I'm like, you know what? Hey, that's what I do. I'm like, that's what I do to try to do it. So at the end, you know, that's where America came from. It came from my worstest time with my wife, and it turned into a good time, and that's how I became America, and that's what I am now. And I love it. It's been a journey, and at the end of the day, I wouldn't change anything in the world. But one thing I would change is I wish we didn't go to that Ray Lobster and got food poisoning. I just wish that would never happen. But you know, God is God, and He knows right. So at the end of the day, Tanya Bell Brown, rest in peace. Hey, we love you, we miss you. And Brandon's still trying to tell me what to do, and that's another subject on the line. But hey, that's where America come from, and I'm here to stay. And who don't like it, I really don't care. But hey, Miss Producer, you're doing a great job. And I thank all y'all for y'all comments. If I don't comment on it, believe me, I'm reading it, and I'm gonna have a commercial break, and then I get to it then. But yeah, James, he's helping homeless people under the bridge, and Jamal out there making movies. Mr. Producer, mute Bernardo. How you gonna mute me, dude? Man, whatever. Mr. Producer, next subject, please. Hey, don't touch me, Jamal. Don't touch me. Ask yourself why. Oh, ask yourself why you cuss so much. Well, America, that's a good question. That's a good question. I'm glad you asked me that, Mr. America. I'm glad you asked me that. I love to cuss. I used to get my ass whooped every single day for cussing. I used to cuss ever since when I was 5 years old. I ain't even cuss when I came out in this world. And you know how the doctor have to hit you on the butt, you know, to make sure you're alive, whatever. And he hit me on my ass, and I was like, wait a minute, damn it. You know, I was like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I cuss because I'm passionate about what I say. And I'm tired of people telling me, oh, why you cuss so much? Hey, just me. You mind your own damn business. At the end of the day, God tell me to cuss. God say, man, you need to cuss some of them out. You need to cuss some of them out, period. Out. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's what I do. I cuss. I coach for 25 years. I cuss. I'm cussing now. And sometimes, but one thing about it now, when I'm in certain places, I don't cuss. Like if I'm out giving a speech or whatever, to the kids or whatever like that, I don't cuss. I'm lying. I cuss too. I don't give a damn. I cuss everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I apologize if I hurt anybody feeling for me cussing, but I can't apologize to what I don't have control of. I do not have control of no cussing. At the end of the day, so you know, that's why I cuss. I cuss because I have passion about it, and I love to hear myself cuss. And that's you can't call. Hey, Jamal, stop calling me. Why are you calling me and I'm doing the show? Okay, I'm gonna cuss your ass out. All right. Now he making me cuss, Mr. Producer. I'm doing the show. So me, I'm on my phone. The shit ain't funny. Stop calling me. You interrupted. Miss Producer, I don't know what's going on, but hey, stop calling me. You interrupted me, please. Okay. Hey, next subject. Now, see, that's why I cuss a lot because like crazy shit like this. That's why I cuss a lot. Stop calling me Jamal. Okay. I don't know if you're trying to be funny or whatever, but please stop calling me. I can't pick up. It's interrupting my program. Okay. That's why your ass ain't get no contract now. All right. On a serious note, America, how you feel about the state in this country? You know what? Let me tell you right now. How I feel now is I'm gonna run and tell that with Jamal if he keep calling me. All right, that's how I feel. But you know, I got to get back focused. I got to get back focused. I'm sorry, America. I'm sorry, America. Let me get back focused. Man, you know what? This country here, man, we went in 2020, we went to a pandemic. Now it's 2022 and we inflation, everything is high. Okay. I went to the grocery store and I spent $160. And I was like, wow, man, I'm gonna fix me a garden. I'm gonna plant me a garden because this food is getting high. And there's only 2 of us. You know what I'm saying? One thing I would say is this, man. It's so much crime going on between the policemen and us young black people. The crime is terrible. The policemen, it's like, policemen, y'all the one committing the crime on us. Y'all committing the crime on us. But y'all putting us in jail or shooting us. How you gonna shoot somebody 5 times in Savannah, Georgia? How you gonna shoot this young man 5 times in Savannah, Georgia? And matter of fact, my wife, husband, is a friend of the guy, daddy, is their best friends. I don't understand. I just don't understand, you know, how you gonna shoot somebody 5 times? I just don't understand it. You know, matter of fact, how you gonna shoot somebody 1 time? This country is in serious trouble. This country is serious, and they go from Washington, D.C. I don't know what Carmelita or whatever her name is, or whoever the vice president is, whatever, JoJo. Man, y'all not doing your job. And at the end of the day, I mean, how y'all, I don't understand how, you know, the police officers gonna commit, they committing crime on us black people. And who don't like what I'm saying it because it's the truth. Now they changed the gun law for people to easily get guns, and now everybody loaded, everybody packing, grandmama packing, everybody packing. So you don't know, you know, what is what at the end of the day. And I just don't, you know, this country is in trouble. Our leadership is in trouble. You know, gas is high. People can't get to work because of the gas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We need to make a change. In 2024, we need to make a change. However change it is, we need to make a change. If it were a Republican or if another Democrat or whatever, we need to make a change because we got these, and I'm gonna say this in too. Everybody who look like us ain't for us. So if y'all thinking y'all go out there and y'all vote for that stupid ass Herschel Walker, y'all in trouble. He's a wife beater. He got mental problem. He said he graduated from college. No, he didn't. He didn't graduate from college. He just was a great football player that can outrun you at the end of the day. And so, you know, go vote. Your vote do count. Your vote do count, even though it seems like it don't. And it seemed like we behind the eight ball, but you know, we can't blame everything on the government. We can't blame everything on the government. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We can't blame everything on the government, man. The government didn't say go pick that gun up. The government didn't say go rob this. Government, at the end of the day, yes, the system is really not for us, but so we have to use our mind. And I said this on the Watchdog early this morning. We have to use our mind and know what's right and what's wrong at the end of the day. Watch your surrounding, who you surround yourself with, young kids. I love y'all. I do anything in the world for y'all. I've been working with y'all for 25 years and still working with y'all. Y'all our future. Y'all our future. And we as older folks need to realize that we can't do this by ourselves. We need the young folks. We need them. We need to come together, have a summit, and we need to start in Savannah, Georgia. Jewish Hall, Jamar, RG, Jay Jones, Orlando Scott, Keisha, Alicia, all us need to come together and have a summit in Savannah, Georgia with these young kids and listen to them and find a solution where to go to stop all this crime and everything that's going on. I call y'all because I know for a fact I don't want to call Van Johnson because he ain't gonna do nothing anyway, because he's not doing nothing anyway. And that's another subject. Miss Producer, move on to the next subject, please. Inquired mind want to know why is it so important to give back to your community. It is. It's important because you know what? That was the same community that raised me. Same community raised me. Same community raised Jewish. Same community raised Jane. Same community raised Jamal. Same community raised RG. And all us that's involved with ATR Black Media, we came from a community that they raised us. So it's not right for us to give back. You know, all us, yeah, we made it. You know what I'm saying? We fine, we doing good. You know what I'm saying? We live comfortable. But we're not going to just be comfortable. Give back where you come from. And I want everybody who from Savannah, who done gone away and been I've been up here maybe for almost 40 years. You know, we need to go back and help our community and do what we need to do. I wasn't so much involved in the politics until I got older, and then Jewish. I'm giving him credit because you know he's a smart little fella, and and I listen to him, and I get Jewish credit, I get RG, Jamal. I'm gonna give Jamal credit because his damn ass keep calling me. I'm gonna get his ass too, and I'm sorry, boy. You just don't know. You ain't gonna never get no contract for the America After Dark. Oh, that's another subject. But yeah, it's give back to your community, especially when your community have gave back to you, and let's do that. And let's call a SAP meeting, and sit down and talk to your folks because they say they don't listen to them. And I got these two young men on the dog. They have a new show, and I'm going to put this show. They call Us Against the Show. And smart man, that's right. All me, we have a little food that's in trouble, but you don't know the story. Got breaking news. We all together. And I know this producer. Let's move on. I'm trying to Juice. Oh Lord have mercy. That here, my internet and out. I'm sorry, the weather's bad out here and in there. I'm trying to rush through it. I'm sorry that I keep popping out, but trying to man, it's gonna be almost out, and I still got a lot to say. So let's get. Are you a freak? Yes. Yes. And I'm gonna tell you a story. And I'm gonna tell you a story. I was in high school, so like talking, and it was like saying, "Hey, who you think is a great lover? You know, who you think they was? I mean, who you think would be a great lover? And they said, who you think would be a bad lover? You know, and it made me, I'll be a least lover. So I said, okay, I'm listening. The young lady that said that, and I don't know name, I invite to the prom. I don't know what to do. So I brought out the prom, right, man. We had a good time, we danced and everything. I don't know what it was for. Okay. So you had me, baby, man, you probably know you know, after you go, you know what I'm saying? That's just this. So at the end of the day, hey, I know she me the least love, boy. rode her head off. Trust me. I'm like, hey, I think you got this wrong. I think y'all got this wrong. You know, y'all got me all messed up. And that's why that motivated me. And then the next day, guess what? The next day she came to school, she called me, Mr. Loverman. Mr. Loverman. You're right. You're right. So things like that will motivate you. And so I love toes. I love handcuffs. I just me, man. It was just me, a part of me. It's like you have to treat, you know, your woman right. You have to treat yourself right. It's just one of those things where you have to. It's just me. I'm just a stone freak at the end of the day, and I love it. And I only been with 2 women my whole life. I'm talking about women that cared about. That's my wife and then Shorty. Period. Those 35 years with my wife before she passed, and then 4 years and counting, you know, with Shorty. So it's like I have to make sure I take care of my woman, and because your woman will take care of you. Like I say, I love tools. I love more than fucking, you know. That's another subject. We may have kids watching, but that's way late night. But yeah, I do. I got a great sex life. Me and little fella be doing our thing. Hey, me and little fella, you know, it's not the hottest size or whatever like that. Nah. Hey, I call him little fella, you know, because I'm a big man. You know, hey, we do what we got to do. Trust. So hey, my name was going around Mr. Lover, man. Wah. So that's where it came from. All right, Miss Producer, you're doing a good job. I hope I don't go back out because of the weather, but I'm doing a great job. I done been on a lot. I've been on a whole hour talking shit and just telling you about me. I thank you, America, for inviting me to interview with me, America. Bernard Brown, you know, hey, I'm Bernard Brown. I thank you, America, for just doing a great job, and you keep going on with the question. Straighten out. Now, what you want to straighten out? You know what? I want to straighten this out. I think, and I piggyback on it earlier, I think we need to watch who we vote for. We need to watch who we talk with. We need to watch what we say, because what you say can affect somebody for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? You know, I always know whatever come out my mouth is gonna come out my mouth. I don't mean to harm or hurt nobody, but I just don't have control of my mouth at the end of the day. And I want to say this here. What I'm about to say, people in Savannah maybe get mad or whatever, but I think Van Johnson need to straighten it out. I'm trying to get it straightened out. I'm trying to get it straightened out, and I'm sorry for it. Randy, keep going in, but I'm almost done. The internet. I'm sorry, but you know what? Hey, y'all be with me. Hey, and I don't want to close the hour. I know I got more, but at the end of the day, I just want to say this. I think he straighten that out. I think it's time to resign and get somebody in there that's going to go for the people, with the people. And the right person for that is Keisha Carter. November, y'all vote for her for mayor of Savannah, Georgia. And hey, let's move on. I'm gonna try to move on for this. For the weather is storming, and maybe because I'm making it storm. So at the end of the day, hey, next subject this here, open mic. Talk about your family, especially your mama and your father. You know what? I know I'm not trying to push everything in here, but at the end of the day, man, I love my mama. I miss my mama. I was in love with my mama. My mama is everything to me. I miss her, man. There's some time with those nights that I needed my mama so much. I was like, man, I need my mama. Man, hey, it was like, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. And my mama was sick, right? Um, and my wife was sick. And both of them was sick at the same time, And I know, one of them was gonna leave me. And so it's like, man, I had to make the hardest choice in the world. And people don't know this, I'm about to say. I had to make the hardest choice in the world. I never in my whole life had to make a choice between my mama and somebody else. I had to make the choice between, staying here, taking care of my wife, or going home and take care of my mama. And that's I don't want nobody in this world ever have to make a choice like that. So I know I had my brothers and my sisters and all that to take care of my mama, and so I had to step in. I had to take care of my wife, man. And sometimes when you marry in a family, and when you get married, your number one priority is the person that you married. That's your number one priority, because y'all married each other, y'all one. And then my mom was sick, and she came up here, and she passed in. She was with my, talking. Her and my wife was talking, and they were just laughing and giggling and hugging each other. And then, that's the last time my mama, my wife and everything, that they talked. And my mama passed, and one thing I just read is like the last day she wanted to talk to me. She said, "Get Bernard on the phone. I need to talk to Bernard. I need to talk to Bernard. Get Bernard on the phone." I think I had a game, and I was just trying to got home and listen. My sister don't call and say, "Mama, I'm trying to talk to you." So and my James, he was down there like he always is with Mama, and he was calling me, and then somehow the phone went wrong. Whatever, she was about to get the phone, and then I don't know what happened. And the next day, they said she was gone. And I didn't get a chance to talk to my mama or tell her about anything. So that just kills me, you know. But it just things that just happen, and I don't want nobody ever to be getting in a position where you have to choose like that. And it happened to me. And my wife passed after that, maybe a year after. I lost her, I lost my mama, I lost my daddy. And it's like, man, with all this in with 7 years. So, you know, and then my brothers and sisters, man, I got the greatest brothers and sisters in the world, period, man. And my father, like I said earlier, I had two fathers, man, James and Joe. Joe got me here, and James raised me. And I asked Daddy, hey, Daddy, I said, why you left us? And man, my daddy told me, hey, I couldn't take care of y'all. And this a man, he said, hey, I couldn't take care of y'all. So he had to take care of y'all. And I respected him for the rest of my life. For a man, my daddy to tell me and be honest, hey, I couldn't take care of y'all. Hey, I love him enough. I love you. I miss y'all. I got the best brothers and sisters in the world, man. I got Patricia, who thinks she's my mom. I got Shondell. I got Adrian. I got Pam. I got Wanda. They my heart and soul. Rain is rain. And my brother Reggie. And Ike, my brother Ike. And this man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Man, it is crazy. It is crazy. Our family is crazy. We got a good family. Our family is crazy, and I love them. I love them to death. And that's just family. That's just family. And then I have my daughter, Brandy. She's a handful. I love her to death. You know what I'm saying? She's doing her thing. She got her own company going on. Hey, she be in Savannah. I want y'all to come get her facial. And people don't realize I got a son. Yeah, I got a son. His name is Tavares. He's 6'8", big dude. He gave me the best compliment. That's for my wife. I don't call him my stepson. I call him my son because I fed him. I raised him. They're gonna look like you. And his name Tavares. And I've got and Brian, and I got my brother RG, and everything, definitely. And so yeah, he's Tavares. And I got my little grandson. I call him Bam Bam. He's a good little fella. I had to talk to him a couple of months ago. He in school fighting girls, and I told him that's a no, don't do that. And I got the best company in the world that my son gave me when I was down there. And I haven't seen him in almost 3 years. And he said, hey, Bernard, I understand what you was trying to tell me. Hey, I love you. I appreciate you. You're the greatest man in the world. Thank you for just taking care of us and being there for my mama. And I love you. And that's all, man. That's all, I need to hear. Because sometimes, you go in a different direction. He's a great kid. He's got his life together now. And I love them and I love y'all. And I'm gonna talk about 2 women. It's like, hey, it's family is family. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fight, you're gonna fuss, but at the end of the day, family is family. And hey, this shit, hey, it is family is family. This we gonna put it like that. Mr. Producer, next subject, please. Man, you're doing good, girl. You're doing good. You're doing real good. So the next subject is what? Oh man, you know what? We're gonna skip that one because I just talked about him. Hey, no, let's stay right there for a minute. Let me tell you right now. And I'm talking to the white police officer. Because y'all got some problems. Y'all got some issues. Okay, y'all around there committing crime. Okay, you committing crime. You committing crime on us. Driving while we black. Eating while we black. Walking while we black. Talking while we black. With our family while we black. In a bowling alley while we black. Pulling up the car beating us while we black. Okay, at the bank while we black. Y'all committing a crime on us. Y'all committing a crime on us. Okay? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like Mac said, we didn't land on Planet Rock. Planet Rock landed on us. Okay? Y'all messing with us. Okay? Y'all messing with us. Yeah, sometimes shit happens and sometimes you have to be calm in it, but at the end of the day, that don't give you no reason to shoot us. And giving them a reason to shoot us and we walking away and you still shoot us in our back, y'all coward. Y'all are coward. Y'all are devils. Y'all are coward, period. At the end of the day. Okay. Y'all need to stop giving these white policemen a badge thinking that they thinking that they in control. They cowards. They cowards. And I ain't saying all of them. I'm just saying some of them that commit these crime against us. We are human beings. You say black lives matter. No, black lives don't matter until there's a situation where we can help y'all, until we can play football, or we can play basketball, or we can play baseball, or anything that making y'all money. Anything that black folks are making y'all money, oh, we good. Oh, that's my little buddy. Oh, hey, partner, how you doing? Man, shut up. Shut the hell up. Check yourself before we wreck yourself. Next subject, producer. Thank you. How deep? How is your love? Oh, man. Man. Hey, Mr. Producer, boy, you coming at the right time. I can get drooped up and then now I got to get back down. You know what? I am just doing fine. I'm going to put it like that. My love life is my love life. I one thing about me, and I was talking to, matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was talking to, Shorty today, and we had a little conversation that, she a private person. She very private. And with me, I'm a type of person that I'm wide open. I'm an open book. And I respect her to be a private person. I should respect her of me not putting our business out like that or putting her business, period. I'm just an open book. I'm just like that. Social media saved my life. If it wasn't for social media, I'll be gone. They saved my life. So I can't turn my back on social media. But at the end of the day, life is life, man. You know, sometimes you have to go away and do a self-evaluation and then come back to the situation. And that's just, you know, that's just life. I mean, I only been like friends. I always had, you know, friends, but it's more like best friends. And she's one of my best friends. So that's why, you know, with me, we can always take a step back and evaluate the situation, because one thing about it, we don't want to mess our friendship up because of other stuff. And like I say, and I respect for her to just be the private person she is, and me, I'm just an open book. And that's just how I am. So we, you know, when you butt heads, you got to, like, you know, come together. Somebody got this, like, you know what, okay. And I'm, one thing about me, I quick to say I apologize. I apologize. But at the end of the day, hey, we good. Love life is good. Life is good. I ain't gonna say about no love life. Life is good. Life is great. Anytime God can wake you up the next day is a great day. Because a lot of people didn't wake up. And hey, that's just life, man. And like I say, hey, life is great. Life is great. When you think you're right. When you think of love, you want to say, woo! That's right. I need you and Jamal to run with me with this contract. You know what? On a serious note, I took away for a minute. You know, I love him to death. He's my baby brother, and you know, I want to talk about him, and then I'll pick back and talk about Jamal, my two co-hosts. I love these guys. Man. They have really. I didn't love Jamal a few minutes ago when his ass kept calling me, man. And that's another thing. That's why my damn internet went out. You calling me, but anyway, I love Ike. Ike is a great person. When we was growing up, they always say Big Brown is the mean person, and Lil Brown is a nice person. You don't want to talk to Big Brown because he'll cuss you out. He mean, but Lil Brown, he'll talk to you and he'll give you his last. But you have to beg Big Brown to get in. But you know, that's how he's a wonderful guy. I appreciate him being the co-host of America After Dark. He's one in a million. He's a family man. Hey, we love him. He'd do anything in the world for our family. And I love you, brother, and I appreciate it. And Jamal, man, I want to thank you for just being you. I mean, you was the type of person, man, all those punches that we punch you, and you still just smile, and you still have, you know, you crazy, and you just trying to help everybody. And I guarantee you, if Keisha Carter don't become the next mayor of Savannah, then Jamal, you will be the next mayor of Savannah. Trust me, you're a great guy. And I'm gonna piggyback later on my other partner later on down the line, before the show is over with. So I just want to say, hey, y'all ain't getting no contract. Y'all bring your ass to work next week, and that's all I got to say on that. So, hey, Miss Producer, next subject. You didn't have to mute me. It's a touchdown. Case closed. Meantime, between time, next subject. Let's talk about business. They say you are a great businessman. You're right. You know what, America? I'm glad you asked me that. I'm glad, boy, America, you getting good, boy. You got some good questions. And Bernard, you got some great answers. So, like I said, this is the first time ever that this ever happened, that the same person is interviewing that person. And America is interviewing Bernard Brown, and I'm just one person. This will never happen in history. Go help the homeless people. Please thank all you do. Yeah, hey, all y'all go. Hey, Jay's, he spent more time helping the homeless under the bridge in Atlanta. That's another subject for another time. But I got put it back up, Mr. Producer. Put it back up. I done got sidetracked on there. Put that back up. Let me have, hey. Oh, my business. Hey, I started no, I had a Brown Janitorial Service. My brother started way back in the 90s or whatever. And then I put it back on in 2009 and took it to a new height. And that's when I started Brown Janitorial Service. And my services, I go around, I clean houses, office, and everything. And it became successful. I had it over maybe 15 years. And I'm gonna tell you a story. So sometimes you have to go bid on getting business. You have to go bid. And so with me, I don't bid. What I do is anytime I see a building going up, I'll be the first one right there, knocking on the door. I ain't did no advertisement. I didn't do no card, none of that. I want the people to see me in person. And so I need to I go in there, hey, my name is Brown Janitorial Service. I'm trying to come and see if y'all need any cleaning service. And they say, yeah, we do. We're looking for somebody. And I say, so you the owner? I said, I'm the owner. She said, I like you the owner, and you coming knocking on the door and you working like that. I'm the owner. I was a self-made cleaning service. I'm the owner. I'm the cleaner. I'm everything. I clean the shit. The windows, everything. So one man cleaning service at a time. A one man cleaning service. And I got another little fella to help me. But man, why don't pay somebody type of right? Where I can keep all that to myself. And so, you know, like I said, I had about 15 years, and my contract with Suwannee Sports Cat was one of the biggest contracts I've ever had. And you know, once we got in there and I, you know, did what I had to do, then once I got my I got a big head, and I said, you know what, I'm telling this, either gonna sell it or just move on. So I had to, you know, thing with it, and so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna chill out for a minute. But I still have it, and if anybody need any cleaning service, hey, call me up. And if I got time, I do what I got to do. And then my most pride and joy that I'm so proud of, what I'm so proud of, is Top Flight Sports Coat Rental. That's the one making me money, man. I feel good about it. I have my business partner with me, Bobby Harris. He's a great guy. He's traveled with me. We have a good time. We do what we need to do, man. We see the happiness that we give people when they come in and see all those basketball courts, all those floors, and the kids' eyes just like lighten up, especially in Florida. You know, people don't know how hard it is to put on an event. And you're talking about putting 40 coats down. You're talking about rims and everything. If you don't know what you're doing, you'll kill yourself. But that's my pride and joy, Top Flight Sport Coat. And I got another company. I call it Empire. So I got a lot of company in one. And then now I'm just now launching called American After Dark software. I got some software I brought it in here. You can get it online. And I got a story but another time. I swear. I'm go ahead on I comments and things like that. So and that's that. So it's and I'm dog football, and I'm gonna have cologne, I'm gonna have belt, and a watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have that going on. And so hey, y'all check me out. I'm launching September weekend. I've been in Las Vegas. I'm launching, and y'all come out and see what you can do, man. Trust me. Mr. Ivan, where you at? Help me out, he's agent. But yeah, I thank y'all for support. I thank y'all for supporting my business and everything. I love y'all, and Mr. Producer, you're a wonderful job. Next Sunday, please. Lord have mercy. I had something that. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you now. I was gonna tell. Hold on with your bad self. Hold on with your bad self. Let me see. I had it. I got it. That is what you rather. Yep. You know, I the rest of my body, living the dream. Don't worry about, don't go on no shows, don't do nothing. All I want is just party, spend money, have a good time. That's what I do. But that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. And that sounds good. I'd rather just keep doing what I'm doing, keep support every HCR Black Media, keep taking care of myself, you know, keep taking care of my daughter, keep loving, you know, loving me, keep loving people that's in my life, and I guess we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna try to wrap it up. Let me back in, but producer, I'm sorry, we're gonna try to wrap it up because I guess this weather ain't gonna last. But let's see if I can throw one more in. I think, you know what? I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay, Miss. I think we're gonna be all right. Hey, I'm gonna try to wrap it up. Like I said, I love y'all. I want to thank you all for giving me this opportunity to just give me the opportunity and share my dreams with him. And he showed me the direction to go in. He was wondering, he said, hey, America wish P Mama happy birthday, P Mama, happy birthday. I love you. And I love you, P. We're gonna have you on the show pretty soon. Like I said, when I first told you, I said, hey, you know, hey, I'm gonna do it. He said, man, you think you can, man, I got a lot to talk about. I'm sorry, it's because of the lightning and the internet. And I want to say, hey, the last question, put on the last question, your future, the last question, producer, the last question for your future. My future is this here. And this is God with you. I hope I can be able to get married one day again. I'm a married person. I'm a family person. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep being there, helping people. I'm going to keep loving people. And I'm going to keep loving our young generation because y'all are next leaders at the end of the day. And like I said, the Black leaders in Savannah, we need to come together and have something. Where it is, we set it up for us. The young people can get together and we can talk about what we need to do to solve all these crimes and stuff in Savannah and up in the land. We got bad leadership that's going on. And God, y'all hanging in there. I appreciate you, Mr. Producer, hanging in there with me. Appreciate you for the next seat. And on your contract week. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you, Mr. Producer. Thank you, America. Share, Facebook, and our Black Media. I love y'all. Thank you. Get out of here. Great show.
I like that.